Nini everyone, Mary here again. I'm just really tired. I don't know why. I haven't done a whole lot today, since my job is gonna start on Monday. So that might mean that videos will probably be shifted over to weekends or something like that. So, it is what it is, but I don't think it's gonna be too much of a big deal. Um, but other than that, I do want to say that I remember mentioning in a few previous videos that I was going to hold a public ritual with the eclectic pagan group that I belong to. I did that on the 15th, and yeah, it went really well. Everybody enjoyed the ritual I wrote. It was sort of like a mishmash of uh, the Jehuti ritual from Eternal Egypt and a little bit of like sort of like quarter calling and invocations from um, Sharon's book. Um, which one? Well, I guess not Following the Sun, but the other one, Circle of the Sun. That's what I got from hers. The four sons of Horus. That calling, if you have the book, and then her come in peace with the Eye of Horus and the way she uh, invokes deities. So, I used a mishmash of both of those, and everybody really enjoyed it. So that was really nice. Um, but it's gonna be interesting. I don't know if I'll do any more rituals with my group, because after full moons and, well, maybe dark moons, because sometimes they do hold stuff during that, and I would have to figure out, something for that. I usually do rituals for Set during the dark moon because, according to the myth, when the moon is in its dark phase, that was Heru's eye being wounded by Set. So that's, my designated time. It's like this is when I do rituals for Set. So maybe some people would be open to it in the group, but considering some of the demonization that Set has gone throughout history and even now, I don't know how much people would take it or want to participate. So probably have to gauge that before I decide. It's like, oh, let's do a Set ritual. I might have to do something different. But yeah, other than that, there's the Sabbats, the Wiccan Sabbats, but that's not necessarily Kemetic for one thing, and for another thing, most of the people in my group, they want to do something more Wiccan or Celtic during that time. So I don't want to butt in and say, let's do an Egyptian ritual. We have to consider everybody else's feelings about it. So, there's that. Unfortunately, I gave my sister the camera to try and record, but she didn't do it. I guess she forgot. And it probably would have been too dark anyway, because we were kind of behind some trees and stuff, and there wasn't a whole lot of light, and the trees were blocking the moon, and it was pretty dark. So I do have a few pictures of the altar and stuff, and I'll see if I can post them. But I didn't get any video, and I'm sorry because I really wanted to. But things don't always work out the way we want them to work out. But if I do any more, I'll see what I can do. Sometimes we hold rituals during daylight hours. Oftentimes, the moon ones that we have in my group are at night, and so you can't really see all that much unless it's on night vision or something. And I don't know if my sister's camera has that setting. I'll have to look, but um so let's see, news. Yeah, starting my job soon, so that might affect videos, the ritual, and all the stuff associated with that. And a cool find at the library. I found my sister had an interview at a local library, And so I drove her over because she only just got her license, and so she can't drive without proof of it. So she had me drive her, and when we were there, I decided to go in and look around because I hadn't been to this particular library before, and they were having a kind of book sale around near the entrance of the library, and I found some really cool stuff. It's a modern journal of ancient Egypt, and obviously it's Kemet. Um, and it's pretty cool. It's like I guess, almost sort of like a scholarly magazine, and they have a lot of different articles about all sorts of stuff, really. There's this one, where is it? There's this one I was really interested in about water lilies and lotuses in ancient Egypt, and they have the article in here. It's really cool. What page is it? I'm going to have to show you a few pictures. 48, here we go. Hold on. Sometimes it's hard to flip pages. The most beautiful of flowers, water lilies and lotuses in ancient Egypt. And I think, if I recall correctly, they mentioned this one was more of an Eastern one. You know, most people think, when they see those flowers from Egypt, they're lotuses, but they're not technically lotuses. They're actually water lilies. The true lotuses are more Asian, if I recall correctly. Yeah. They have really cool. See, this is Nymphaea cerulea, if I can pronounce the Latin name right. That's the Egyptian blue lotus, and this is another one, another species I believe that grew in Egypt. Nymphaea lotus, the Egyptian white lily. There you go. So, yeah, for me who's so interested in botany, this is a real treat. So, and I also have a bunch of others. I got them for a really good price. They're from back in the 1990s, but that's still fairly recent, relatively. And I only got them for like maybe 25 cents a pop. So I got a good deal. What do I care if, they're a few decades old? They still have relevant information. So, yeah. You never know. You might find something along similar lines at your local library. Even if you can't buy it, you probably can have a good deal of time to check it out and read it yourself. So, you never know what you're going to find. And I guess that's pretty much the gist of this video. And that's pretty much up-to-date stuff. You've just been filled in if you're a fan of that particular channel. I am. So, all in all, I think things are going well. I hope things are going well with you guys. And thank you, and Senebti. Bye.